Sorry. Hello, ma'am. Oh, your luggage. The oversized luggage. Yeah, I don't know where we're leading her out. Yeah. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, I'm Natalie, and I talk about everything as it relates to packing up and moving to Canada. Now, for those of you who have been avid followers of mine for some time, or if you're new and you probably just caught my Journey to Home Ownership series, then you would have met this lovely woman right here. And for those who are already close to me, you would definitely know this woman right here. This is my mom, and today's episode is about getting to know the woman behind this personality. So my mom recently arrived from Jamaica, and she brought a ton of stuff for me. So I'll show you some of the goodies she brought, and then we're gonna get things started. You know the drill. Let's go.
Hello everyone, my name is Edna and I'm Natalie's mom.
Hi. I have a few games planned. One is gonna be this or that, and I'll pretty much give her two options and she'll choose which one is her favorite or which one she prefers. Then I'll ask her how much she knows about Canada. Like, people who are into my channel and who've been supporting me for years know I love playing on how much you know about Canada, seeing how much we can learn. So I'm gonna definitely quiz you on that to see how ready you are to be a Canadian citizen. Then one of my mom's favorite shows on TV, my mom's a retired teacher and she's been retired for a number of years. I won't say how many years so that people don't have to guess your age, but she's been retired for a few years, and one of her favorite shows on the Game Show Network is actually The Price is Right. So of course, I'm gonna play on The Price is Right. And then finally, I have some questions around my upcoming wedding and to get my mom's thoughts on that, how ready she is, how excited she is, her thoughts. So you don't wanna miss anything where that's concerned. So let's jump right in to this or that. The rules are simple, mommy. I'll give you two options and you'll let us know which one you prefer. So I'll have an example. This or that, tights or bloomers?
Tights.
Okay, good. For those who don't know, tights, at least females know you wear it under your dress so that your legs don't rub together. That's one. And two, if let's say your clothes gets blown in the air by the wind, then you're still very much safe. But back in the day, I think when I was in primary school, I used to also wear bloomers. When I was on a netball team, I used to also have bloomers on. So that was an easy one for my mom. And let's jump back in. Turkey or ham?
Ham.
Okay. All right. Winter or summer?
Summer.
Always. All day, every day. Mississauga or Kitchener?
Well, I'm just getting used to Kitchener, but I love Mississauga. I think I'll go to love Kitchener though.
So which one are you gonna choose this time?
Well, might as well choose Kitchener. I'm here.
Okay. All right. CVM or TVJ?
TVJ.
I thought you were gonna say CVM. My mom loves this Indian show on CVM that I don't even know how she's gonna manage not being able to watch it while she's here. So I thought you were going to say CVM.
I was going to say that, but there are some, just the people who are on the
network.
The network.
Okay.
You know, the news and everything like that. I really prefer TVJ.
Okay.
That for those persons, but my favorite shows are really on CBM.
Interesting. And for those persons who are not of Jamaican background, that might not be familiar for you. Those are the two main local television stations in Jamaica. So that was quite interesting to learn. Jamaica or Canada?
Jamaica.
You said it obvious, like Jamaica.
Jamaica.
All right. And my last one for this or that: grapes or Julie mangoes?
Boy, that's a hard one, but I'll choose Julie mangoes.
Okay. Because the ones that we just got from No Frills, you must admit, are sweet.
So sweet.
Oh my gosh, you're. All right. So let's kick things up a notch and find out how much she knows about Canada. First of all, Mommy, how many provinces help make up Canada?
That's very hard for me. I would have to guess. I don't know. I would have to just guess, let's say 25.
First of all, I did ask this question on 2 different episodes on my channel, so you just probably don't remember. I know my mom watches all my videos, so I can't believe you said 25. There are actually 10 provinces, and we are in Ontario. All right. Next question: who is the Canadian Prime Minister?
What's his name again now? I don't quite remember his name.
Start with J.
Johnson.
No, not Boris Johnson. His first name, Boris is right.
I don't remember.
All right. Okay, Justin Trudeau. All right, but you know the name. It's just that you probably didn't remember him.
No, just didn't remember.
All right. An easier one. Name 3 banks that operate both in Jamaica and Canada.
Well, I know that's Scotia.
All right, the Bank of Nova Scotia. That's one.
Yes. Canadian. I'm not.
One of my banks, for sure. You know my main bank here. We just passed it the other day.
I don't remember.
All right, give me one bank that you're sure, or one financial institution that you're sure is in Jamaica that could possibly be here.
I think that National Commercial Bank should be here.
No money. But Jamaica National. So we have Jamaica National. We have CIBC, we have Scotiabank, aka Bank of Nova Scotia. We have RBC here, but I know we used to have RBC in Jamaica, and I'm told, I think from 2014 they had sold that out. Okay. All right. Name 2 Canadian airlines. Why are you looking at my thing? It doesn't have the answers here.
I'm not looking there, I'm just looking that direction. What's the question? Please repeat that question.
Name 2 Canadian airlines, and this is very easy.
Well, WestJet, of course.
Okay.
And you have Canadian, the Canadian Bank, Canadian Airways.
Air Canada. Okay. And on that same note too, which Canadian city did I first visit?
I know you were at Mississauga. The first place you were.
Not where I lived.
Where you lived.
Where I first visited when I came to Canada for the first time in my life.
Oh.
Prior to me moving to Canada.
Okay, that was that cold place.
You're very close. You start and you're very close. In there with the city, which would be Winnipeg, but the province is Manitoba, sorry.
Yes.
Anyways, let's move it right along to the price is right. And I only have 4 questions for you here, Mommy. So, guess the approximate price of car insurance for the typical newcomer to Ontario, Canada in terms of annual premium. And I'm talking particularly a city like Brampton, which seems to have a lot of wild accidents that we tend to hear about a lot on social media. And I do have one friend, Jody, who she previously lived in Brampton, and so we used to compare insurance rates as well. So I'm going to give you some options to make it easy for you, and this is just approximate, right? It's not like, first of all, with insurance, we know it's going to depend on probably your age, the type of vehicle you have, of course, where you live, in this case, Brampton. So what do you think is the correct answer? A, $500, B, $1,000, C, $2,500, or D, $5,000? What do you think is the average price for a newcomer to Brampton for their car insurance?
Maybe I would say 2,500.
Incorrect. It's probably going to be closer to the 5,000 region.
I think it would be
Yeah.
more fair because I think that's the second to last option you had.
My last option here, D, is 5,000. So you probably were trying to play it safe.
Yes.
So yeah. All right. What's the price for a pound of oxtail at the Danforth Food Market?
I think it's about $1,000.
No, remember we're talking Canadian dollars only. Canadian dollars. So at Danforth, 1,000 Canadian.
No.
We're looking at $14 something. You can only talk to $15 a pound, right? So it's definitely thing crazy. Like I think last summer it was like $11 something. So
Okay.
inflation is crazy apparently, and then people also kind of tease because I don't understand how the price of steel can be climbing like that. But anyways,
It's climbing in Jamaica too.
well, everything climbs in Jamaica, but I'm not even gonna go there. What is the current price of 2 pounds of grapes at No Frills? I just bought grapes yesterday morning, and I think I told you how much I paid for the 2 pounds of grapes.
I don't remember you telling me, but I would guess and say maybe it's about $5.
$6.99 plus 13% tax, of course. All right, and I'm not gonna ask you the next question. Next question, it kind of would bring me into the last section, so I'll just go straight into the last section. So guys, I hope you've been enjoying this little casual episode so far, getting to know more about my mother, and this is the part where I kind of share more, or we get more as we prepare for my upcoming nuptials. So my mom is actually here for a couple of months, and within that time I will be getting married, as I have shared before. So these are questions I've never asked my mom. What that moment? So my mother corner.
We have to call her later.
Who was calling you?
Miss Thomas.
Okay. So hi, Miss Thomas, my mother's friend who my mother was just trying to pause with the call. So I'm gonna hurry in the event that my mom's phone starts blowing up again, okay? So this segment is called Wedding Bells. Presentation? Anyway, say it
Yes,
next time.
maybe.
Alright, so first question in Wedding Bells. What did you think when you first met Jeff? The first time you met Jeff, try to remember when you first met him and what your initial thoughts were at that time.
My first impression of Jeff was that he was a very decent gentleman, very caring, and very serious. Did I say loving? Seemed quite loving too.
So, next question, a little bit more tricky. What is Natalie's most annoying quality that Jeff will have to deal with?
I don't know how to put it. But Natalie's an intellectual daughter, She knows everything. And so she's always right.
So you're saying that I'm always going to be a know-it-all, always thinking I'm right. My mother and I debate about everything every time. So why do I think you're going to say something along those lines? So the good thing about Jeff is that he's very laid back, very reserved. He really is just so casual and so chill. He doesn't really make things bother him. I think that's something that's also very different between us.
Very
like
good.
I'm definitely more emotional, well, as I should be, right? I'm more emotional. I'm easier to feel some kind of way about something and that kind of thing. And I think on things and come up with all sorts of conclusions and that kind of thing. Well, for him, he's just like, whatever, kind of, he doesn't really make things bother him the way that I make things bother me. And he doesn't need to feel like he's always right or that kind of thing. So, just to say, it may not annoy him as much after all. On the flip side though, Mommy, what is one of my best qualities that you think Jeff will appreciate in a wife or in his wife too?
Well, from what I see, you are loving.
From what you see, you never know say I love it before, you never know I'm a loving person.
You're referring to me?
In general,
In general, you're a loving person and you're miserable, but very loving.
Mommy, this is a section for something nice. And okay, let's say about miserable, like.
You're miserable for true.
Anyway,
you're very kind and you can become very emotional.
Always.
And genuinely caring. I can say so many good things, So many good things there is to say. You're a very nice person.
Oh, thank you, Mommy. Thank you.
Yeah. You can be very nice.
No, you're not. You can be like this is. We were having such a sweet moment, and you're like, yeah, you can be very nice. Always nice. So my last question for you, because I don't even know how long we've been going, and I hope this is a really good video because we're just really freestyling it. I'm just gonna be finished with recording, and we're literally gonna just upload the episode to YouTube in a few minutes. So we just had to do a thing. My last question for you, Mommy, as we're planning. Yesterday we actually went and we found your dress. We had a few appointments yesterday. But we definitely found the dress that spoke to her just like my dress spoke to me. And I know that things are getting more real and we have lots more coming up in the coming weeks and so on. So definitely interested to know, as you're preparing to walk your daughter down the aisle, do you think that you will cry while walking me down the aisle, or during the wedding, do you think you're going to become emotional?
I am not anticipating crying at your wedding. What I think is going to be one of my happiest moments. Walking with you will be my pleasure. I'm not expecting to be sad.
Well, definitely not sad. I mean, for sure, the song that, Jeff, I almost called Jeff's real name. I just want to call his real name. The song that he and I have decided on for my processional down the aisle, it's a song that has made us both cry before. It really speaks a lot to the love that we have, and he is dreading it because he doesn't want to be tearing up, and me, I'm an ugly baller. When I ball and I make up my face, and I do not want to mess my makeup up. Okay? So we're trying to not be emotional, but it wouldn't be like tears of sadness, but more tears of joy, and just when you really think of, our path, our journey to each other and what we've both been through, and where we are now. Beautiful, right? So you don't think you'll cry? We will see. We will see.
I didn't hear this song. I didn't hear the music.
It doesn't have to just be at that point, and you may not necessarily feel to cry at that point, but I just wanted to see how emotional you thought you'd get. And based on what you're saying, and my mom is not necessarily as bally as I am, right? So probably you're just gonna be so excited and that will just be your emotion, and that's perfectly fine. but we will see, people. We will see. Anyways, no more long talking. I hope you enjoyed this short episode, or what I think is a short episode, as much as we enjoyed putting it together. It was so unplanned. I just put some questions together on my way to pick her up at the airport. We filmed when she was at the airport and we got back, and then we just said, let's sit down right now. Finished brunch a few hours ago, and we were just chatting and doing all sorts of things. And I was like, stop. It's the afternoon. I need to edit. I need to get my video up on YouTube. So let's get it going. So as I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Lots more videos to come in the coming weeks and probably months with my mom. You'll be seeing a lot more about my wedding planning and our journey together. My mother and I have been like best friends. Pretty much, my mother is one of my best friends. You know, she has walked me through a lot in my life. My mother, you know, perhaps knows more about me than most other persons. She's walked me through life and saying, here you go, Jeff. Well on good. Anyways, as I said, this is where the episode needs to end. If you like the video, please click that you liked the video. Please share with a friend. Subscribe if you have not already done so, and ring the notification bell so you will not miss a beat when I post one of my new videos coming soon. See you guys. Bye.